Hi, this is Angela Moorad at OMazing Kids AAC Consulting. Well, I thought I'd share a few tips and tricks here. Someone had just asked about a way to create something on the fly during play-based session regarding an activity with fruits. And they didn't want to have to print and laminate it, and they were asking about a way to just make something for that vocabulary that they could use on their iPad. I've actually used TD Snap quite a bit for doing that. I know, yes, it's a very robust vocabulary system. If it were for an AAC user, I would model what's already available within that system. This isn't for that purpose. What I'm showing here is what I use just in plain old language therapy. So I maybe didn't have time to print and laminate, and I just wanted something quick on the fly. So you can go in, use the blank template, create a grid size, and this one is full of fruits that I've added. And I wanted to show you something fairly new. It came out maybe the last update or the one before that. If I wanted to add strawberry, in addition to their symbols, you now also can do an in-app web search. Super cool to be able to do that. Sometimes they come up as photos. If it's extraneous stuff, you may need to add the word photo after your word there to bring up additional options. Let's see, I kind of like that one. And voila. And so now you have a page full of
apple, pear, orange, strawberry, banana, watermelon, lemon, grapes, peach, plum, mango, pineapple.
So it can have voice output. You could toggle that off if you don't want that. The page, when you first create it, that will say home page. I just went into the page tab here and retitled that fruits. Let me show you something. So that was my first tip, was using the new web search. Well, what if I've created it and like, oh man, now I want them all in alphabetical order. So I don't want to have to go and drag them all around. So I'm going to do a select all and look at this handy dandy alphabetic sort. That's been there a little while, but still a fairly new feature that not a lot of folks know about. So I'm going to tap there and voila. And so now they're alphabetical, and I could use that on the screen. What if I also want to print them? I'm going to go over to page. I'm going to print pages, print, next, toggle off anything here that you may not want to actually print, and then you could print that. If you want to save a little ink, I might go to page, style, color, change that to pure white, and then for my buttons, I would also change that to pure white. And so now you can see I'm not going to be using extra ink to print that dark gray background. And so I'm going to go back into page, print, next, and it's as simple as that. If I tapped print, it would head over to my wireless printer and print. If you want it even clearer, I would suggest taking a screenshot and then printing that, and you could even crop off that top label that says fruits if you don't want that on what's printed. So yeah, several unique features, different ways that you can use TD Snap.